Hey everyone, Dan here, and doing some testing for battlespace simulations of our upcoming 2015 R1. So one of the things that I need to test is the effectiveness of AAA. So I'm in southern Afghanistan, and I've got various AAA out there, as well as one SAM off to the east. And I already did one pass with the sights set to normal, so now I'm going to set them to aggressive, so hopefully they'll engage me a little bit further out. So let's go ahead and set those to aggressive. Okay, that one's aggressive. Oh, I think I did aggressive first. Aggressive. 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 Alright, so I'll go through these and make it normal. 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 And what normal means is that it's using the Soviet doctrine of a 2/3 range ring. So it's going to engage me, of course, chains numbers, of course, unclassified, engage me out 2/3 of its maximum range. So we have reversing set up. I'm in an F-16. I got my track IR on so I can actually see whether or not I'm getting weapon effects out of the AAA. And also to help me out as I maneuver against them. I like having my cockpit actually on, so I have it as a frame of reference. Some people who like to use the role player like to turn that off so they can see as much as the ground as possible. But I like having the track IR because it has 6 degrees of freedom, and I can move around and use the cockpit as reference. Alright, so we are a little bit off to the west of the first test subject, which is a 2S6. I can see him on my sensor right now. Let me roll out, and I can see that there's a heat signature on him, but he's currently not tracking me. So one of the things that I'm actually looking for is to see if the turret slews towards my location, and if the guns come up, and eventually if he shoots at me. So let's take a heading of 090, bring the speed back just a little bit. Don't want to go screaming over top of him. I'm going to cheat. Let's give it to a 120 here, 21 miles out. What I did with the past test cases that I did north to south, south to north runs on each of these threats and saw what their behavior is. So here we are 20 miles out, and still no real activity on the threat, which is fine. It's bringing about 7 AGL on the altitude. Okay, so some of the things that I have up, I have the RWR, I've got an ALQ 171, which obviously belongs on the B1, but that's the beauty of MACE is that you can mix and match gear however you need. So I like the pan scope on the 161, so that's what we're going to use today. Sorry. 13 miles out. Okay, getting a better picture of the 2S6. Oh, got some articulation on the surveillance radar. Looks good. Still no activity on the scopes. Scopes are clear. 9 miles out. I'm going to watch my altitude. Okay, keep about 7 AGL. Alright, that's south enough, and let's roll in. Just a little bit to the west of it. Okay, that looks like the turret is looking at me, got no activity on the scopes though. So I think it... Ah, there we go. Radar's up, hear it on the pan scope. Yep, good. Okay, bringing it a little bit closer, hopefully he'll engage. Bring the altitude down just a little bit more. Okay, getting good tracking, and I saw rounds. Okay, defending. More rounds, good. Okay, got a mode change there on the radar, good. Turret still tracking, gun still tracking, good. Looks like I got some activity on the next threat as well. Okay, let's go ahead and move our sensor over there. We'll call that one good. Hopefully the scope will clear up in a second. A little bit of altitude. Okay, moving the sensor. Scope is clear. You can see on MACE that I am being tracked by the next radar, however. Hit my rollout button, just get wings level while I work the sensor. Okay. There we go, and I can already tell that the gun and the radar are looking in my general vicinity there. Okay, going to designate that as the new target. Roll back in. This time heading south. Hopefully the 2S6 won't interfere this time. Okay, rolling out. Alright, so we'll call 2S6 good on normal and good on aggressive as well. Okay, and got bar indications, pan scope as well, type unknown on that. I don't know if that's intentional or not, I'll have to look at that. Looking at the scope, I got heat signatures, I got the radar's looking at me, gun is slewed towards me. Okay, bring my sensor out so I can see rounds coming up. Got rounds. Chaff, chaff. Chaff. Okay, brake lock, brake lock. Okay, and bringing up the speed into a climb. Looks like it is still tracking the chaff. Yep. Oh, and it's back on me. Didn't take too long. Jinking. Climb, got him into my 6 o'clock. Should be breaking lock shortly. And brake lock. Good to go. Alright. Let's just go to the coup de grace here, and I'll cover these after I stop recording, but let's go to the SA6 now. 40 miles out, might as well just pick myself up and drag me. Okay, roll out. Get a little closer. Actually, let's make this fun. Go to the north side and pop over the top. Okay, so let's go into a descent here. 0. Okay, so that SA6 is just beyond that terrain over there. So we'll get in low, we'll pop up, see if it finds me. Okay, got it on the sensor. Right there. Oh, hello. Okay. Managed to get a few hits on me just before it descended behind the ridge. That's cool. So he is alerted and looking. Scope is clear though, that means the terrain is actually blocking the radar, so that is working. Good. Alright. 22 miles out, bringing up the speed. That was an AGL. So how am I going to escape this thing? Well, I guess I could drop back by the east and see if I can get around. I do have invulnerability on, so it's not like I'm going to die. Okay, let's make it easier on them. Let's start to pop up. 60 degrees. Okay. Search. Nosing over. Nine miles out. Let's see what we got. Turret is not facing me. Wait. Missiles are though. Okay, looks like SA6 is still in search. Correlates with MACE. Okay, bring back the speed, drop down just a little bit more. Zoom out in case I get a missile launch. And missile launch. Chaff, chaff. Under. Let's see if we can get another one off of them. Beginning with min range now. Is that turret looking at me? Yes, he is. He is tracking me. Okay, it's going low. So let's try to get another launch off. Oh! Let's climb, make it easier for him. Okay, yep, got a missile launch indication. Waiting for my sensor to... Okay, I'm just optically looking for the launch here. Yep, and missile launch, missiles in the air, see him right there. Will he hit me? Close one. Let's do a low pass on him. Within the min range right now. Cool, alright, well, that was a demonstration of what I do when I'm testing MACE for the new build, and looks like everything was working normally, just a little bit of some weirdness going on with the turret. It's back into search now, so I might bang on that a little bit longer, see what's going on with that. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun doing this part. Other parts of the testing aren't as exciting as this, but nope, missile inbound. Just let him hit me. Oh, hit the chaff. Cool. That worked too. Alright, thanks for watching.